Don't shoot me. Fuck you, nigga.
And I'm grinding until I'm tired. They say you ain't grinding until you tired. So I'm grinding with my eyes wide, looking to find a way through the day, a life for the night. Dear Lord, you done took so many of my people. I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life. Like what the hell am I doing right?
My life, my life, my life, my life.
Definitely see
My
myself
block, my
ending up
spot, my stop,
this
stay
way
hot,
if you
my
would
truck,
ask
stay
me
good.
what I don't feel very good. Definitely not the person I want to be right now.
This way if you would ask me where I would be at 30.
Definitely
29, but 30 I guess. And really this is give me a second here. So I'm kind of making my own little movie. I was gonna go with podcasts and stuff like that, but I don't really know how to do that. So I'm just starting with a movie here right now, and it's more or less. You're gonna see me. This is at my roughest. There's not gonna be too many clips of that. It's nothing I've filmed before. It's nothing I'm proud of. I don't need to look back and know what it was that I was doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong, and sometimes it's just something you can't fight. So that's why I'm down back here in Vernon right now. Got here yesterday. Got a little messed up on the drive down on some different kinds of drugs, and got here yesterday. And well, once I'm in the role of doing drugs, it's hard for me to stop. It's the getting started. If I can just stop myself from getting started, it's going to be a good day. I'm not going to do drugs. So that's why I'm here now. Living at mom's house, I wasn't doing nothing. I was waking up whenever I'd wake up, straight to the drug dealer. Straight to the drug dealer. And I've stopped before. And I know how much it sucks. I'm surprised I started before again, but I have. All I can say is I don't need to look back and know what if you're ever tempted was that I was doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong, and sometimes it's just something you can't fight. So that's why I'm down back here in Vernon right now. Got here yesterday. Got a little messed up on the drive down on some different kinds of drugs, and got here yesterday. And well, once I'm in the role of doing drugs, it's hard for me to stop. It's the getting started. If I can just stop myself from getting started, it's going to be a good day. I'm not going to do drugs. So that's why I'm here now. Living at mom's house, I wasn't doing nothing. I was waking up whenever I'd wake up, straight to the drug dealer. Straight to the drug dealer. And I've stopped before. And I know how much it sucks. I'm surprised I started before again, but I have. All I can say is if you're ever tempted and you ever do it and you do like it, kind of like what happened to me, it's nobody else's fault but yours. No matter how much that person maybe pushes you to do it, it's still you who said yes.
Big Day, R.I.P. J.R. Rest in peace to dead niggas on the wall.
It's not that second. It's that third, that fourth, that fifth, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on, because soon it's just not fun. Soon it becomes to the point where, especially with opiates, which I didn't know this. So I've done a lot of cocaine, I've done a lot of ecstasy, I've done a lot of every drug I've done. I've done every drug there is, almost every one. And these opiate ones, I guess just the stage of my life now, I'd say are the best ones I've ever done. But I said that I would actually when I first did that too. And I still really do like that stuff. But it's the consequences that come with the opiates. Don't get me wrong, I understand why people become heroin addicts and lose it all, because even when you're in the gutter, but you do a nice little fucking, I've never injected it, but you do a nice little puff or euphoria to the light years and back. You don't. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. If you're stressed out about anything, if anything had you a little upset, get that out the door. You don't even know all you worry about is making sure there's not too big of a puddle of drool on you when you wake up, and where are you when you wake up, kinda, and well, you know where you are, but and the overdoing it thing too. That's where you got to be very careful. With this drug, a lot of people OD, but the reason where I see people OD the most is people who have done it and have gotten addicted to it and has either gone to jail or gotten treatment and just stopped doing it and blah 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 blah, and then go to do it again down the road. So, oh, I've done this lots of times. I know what I'm doing. It's not like cocaine. It's not, once your tolerance goes down, it's back down, and too much and your heart stops. Don't get me wrong. I tell you what, it's probably the best way to die. You don't feel nothing. You just close your eyes and you go to a nice calming sleep. Nothing hurts. Nothing, and that's it. And see you later. But we still don't want to die, and still want to waste our lives on doing drugs. Well, I don't. And I hope this video maybe gets out to somebody and it reaches somebody somewhere, or you can laugh at me and you call me a loser and you do this and you can do that. But trust me, you should have seen me 3-4 years. Don't get me wrong, I was a little eccentric and I partied and I did drugs, but I always had my shit taken care of, my bills paid for, my life, my ambition to go to work, the only thing I had ambition to do was wake up and go get some fentanyl pills. Only ambition I had in life. Only ambition. And now here I am. Now look, right, because I started and whatever, I'm just going to take half a day off of work, if not the whole day off tomorrow, because I didn't even really want to go out. I was Marty, but like I said earlier in the video, ain't nobody can force you to do anything you don't want to do. I knew, had a hint of an idea what we were going to do was some sort of drugs, and so I was in. I just was hoping it wasn't going to last as long as it did. And those guys smoke little bits of a blast too, which pissed me out too. Like, if we're gonna get high, let's get fucking high, you guys. So fucking tiny little, this whole like, oh, I need, yeah, fucking, well, you know what? I like fucking smoke fucking boulders, Marty. I like sweat my fucking balls off like you wouldn't believe. I like smoking 20 pieces, if not more, in one shot. But then I told Mario, oh, I fucking smoke 15. No, you don't. You smoke people boulders, but you don't smoke them as big as me. I'm sorry. Heroin, yeah, you can blow me out of the water when it comes to heroin and shit like that. But me and him have been into this so many times because of him, and I try to explain to him, doing drugs and who's better at it, it's not a good thing to be proud of, right? The only thing I am proud of is that I know I can go party and I can go have a great time and I can get messed up on other kinds of drugs and really enjoy it. Not saying it's good, but trust me, I do know my limit. I do know my limit. I've never OD'd. I've never nothing like that. I have actually I can't say that. I slightly OD'd one time on MDMA, which was my fault because my friend who I bought it off even had warned me, say, this stuff's pretty good stuff. Be careful with it. And so, and usually I am when I haven't done stuff. When I'm doing a drug that I haven't done, like MDMA, yeah, I've done it lots, but different batch, different this, different that. I always, I test the waters a little bit. I do a little bit for 45 minutes to an hour, see how it hits me, and then I can know what I can take for my second dose to get really fucked up. But I was wasted, like 1 o'clock in the morning, just piss wasted. Couldn't figure out how to turn the light on in my truck, so I opened the door. I knew the M was in my glove box, so I opened up the bag, scooped some out on a card, and then I look at it, dumped it in there, and I'm tasting it, and I'm like, that was a lot. And then about half an hour after that, my one friend said I just started sweating, leaking, which is a minor OD, which is just your body fighting back, trying to get the drugs on it so you don't kill yourself, right? And like any kind of real crazy sweat attack where you gotta sit down, it's a minor OD, or your body's rejecting it, and you overdid it, right? So your body's rejecting it, right? There's major lethal fucking doses of overdose, and then there's little minor ones where we just did a little bit too much, and we just need to sit down and relax. Or sometimes we have to go to the hospital, we need to get our stomach pumped or stuff like that. But these raves and stuff like that, there's so much love, and people don't let people die. And friends are usually so good these days where they don't allow other friends to do too much. You know, everybody kind of supervises each other. I don't know what it is. You can ask any one of my friends. I stay up we go to music festivals, I stay up 3, 4, or 5 days in a row. It's just what I do. I did have the greatest time of my life. I know you'd think, you can't function, you can't do this, but you ask my friends, they go to my friends and like, oh fuck, you've been up a couple days? My buddy who just woke up, and people like, no, but this guy's been up for 4 days. Fully functional human being, just drugs. See, a lot of people can't handle them, can't work them, probably, don't get me wrong. The first day I do drugs I usually start with some beer and some blow and this and that, maybe some M, but it always ends up to the blow. And let me tell you what, the first day, I'm weird. I do some blow and it kind of makes me all quiet, and I think it just makes my head race so much because I'm a hyper person as it is. And then, excuse me, fucking cigarettes, don't smoke cigarettes either. And then, so I think I'm so hyper and so riled up all the time that I do the coke, it kind of counterbalances it, and my body just doesn't know what to do. But then when the sun comes back up and everybody gets restless and tired and everything, and my body's tired, my mind's tired, but I just keep going from the blow and stuff like that, and then I am party animal, party rocker, let's go for another 3, 4 days, pretty much until I run out of money. Well, that was just a short clip. This is my first clip. I'm going to take a breather here and do some editing and do something, but I hope you enjoy for future when people see this. And I'm not a bad person. Like my mom says, there is bad people out there, but most of us aren't bad. It's usually the things that we do are bad, which doesn't make us a bad person. It just means you need some, right? Like, I've never asked for help in my life ever. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I help people loads of times. It's just I don't know why I've always been so stubborn, but now in this past year I've had to ask a lot of people for some help. More or less borrowing some money so I can get some more drugs, or not astoundingly amounts of money, $100 from this person, $50 from that person, but something that I never thought I'd have to do. Don't get me wrong, the economy is shit right now, and the oil patch is shit, because if there was work, I'd be working. So it's not totally my fault. I'm not trying to say that doing drugs is okay as long as you work. It's just, I'm not even trying to say drugs are bad. This isn't a video about that. This is just a video about me, and I don't know, I just need to talk. And just hopefully, because I don't care to even do drugs in the future from now on. I just would like to have a limit. Like right now I'm at the point where I'm spending every last dollar to get high. That's when there's a problem. If you can go out on the weekends, have some drink, I don't care if you spend $1,000 a fucking night. That's what I used to do too, but not consistently. I'd go to work for 2 weeks, I'd come home for a week. So I spend $1,000, but I'm going away for the next 2 weekends anyway, so I might as well make this one a good one. And whatever, you only live once, and I have had good times and this and that, but just don't let it control you is all I don't want to hear from people. I just do not want drugs to control people. Like, watch. Before we end this video, this is called, this is, it's called Chasing the Dragon. I'm very good at that. I was trying to film. It tastes gross, this stuff too, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.